Hello everyone, welcome to Edufy India. My name is Himanshi Sharma. Please subscribe this channel and give your support. Today we will learn and understand Class 4 English poem Noses. In this video we will see question answer of the poem, NCERT exercise, grammar work and worksheet. Link of animated musical poem and explanation of poem is already given in the description box. So let's get started. Let's see question answers first. Question number 1 is, why does the poet feel that the nose is a funny thing? Answer is, the poet feels that the nose is a funny thing because it grows straight and sticks out like a handle. Question number 2 is, why is a nose important for you? Answer is, nose is an important sense organ because it helps us in breathing and identify the order of the things. Question number 3 is, does the child in the poem like her nose? Why do you think so? Answer is, yes, the child in the poem like her nose because she considers it to be a funny thing which makes us giggle. Friends, this is an open-ended question, so you might have different opinion about this answer. Friends, let me ask a simple question from you. What makes you laugh? Watching your favorite cartoons or any funny video? What makes you laugh? Or is it tickling? Do you love to be tickled and enjoy the silliest and most hard laugh during the tickle time? Or having fun with the water by blowing bubbles to bring on the giggles? It's a scientific fact that laughter is the best medicine. There are many benefits of laughter. It improves your mood, it reduces stress, it boosts your immune system, improves your health, improves your brain function, and helps to relieve pain. Learn to laugh at yourself. You will become a stronger person. Next question is, what does feature mean? What are the different kind of features of people we come across in the world? Friends, features are a prominent characteristics of a person which include a variety of things such as complexion, which describe someone's skin tone, for example dark, light, fair or pale. Weight of body, which describe the build of a person. It may be plump, fat, fit, slim, etc. Size and color of eyes, for example small or big eyes with different colors like black, brown, green, blue, etc. Height. Height means how tall a person is. Is he tall or short or having average height? Hair characteristics, which describe someone's hair texture, shape, length and more. For example, black, grey, brown, white, colored hair or curly, straight, wavy or frizzy hair. Now look at this face or imagine your friend's face and describe what you see using adjectives. My friend has a round face. She has a flat nose. She has big sparkling black eyes. She has chubby cheeks. She has smiling face. Now let's describe a fruit in 5 lines. My favorite fruit is apple. It is red in color. It smells sweet like sugar. It looks round in shape. It makes church sound. It tastes sweet and juicy. So I eat an apple a day. Next exercise is punctuation. The question is to punctuate the passage. The passage says that there is a girl Neelam who is very excited because she has got a fire engine and she wants to show it to her parents. Let's read it first without punctuation marks. Mother, father, Neelam said, I have got a fire engine. I have got a fire engine. What's this? What's this? Called mother, somewhat confused by the noise. I have got a fire engine. Mother, come and see it. It was like a robot giving instructions, wasn't it, friends? Without proper punctuation, this passage can't convey the core meaning. So let's see where to put proper punctuation marks one by one. Starting letter of the sentence should be in capital. Also, we will put double inverted commas because whenever someone says something, we have to put double inverted commas in starting and at the end of the sentence. Whenever there is a pause in a sentence, we use comma. Let's close double inverted commas here. First letter of noun will also be capital. Then comma for pause. I will always be capital. And we will start double inverted commas here. Exclamation mark is used to show excitement. Then capital I and apostrophe. We use apostrophe for two things, for contraction and for showing ownership or belongingness. Here it is used for contraction. Again exclamation mark, and here we will close double inverted commas. Now we will start double inverted commas. We will use capital W and apostrophe. Here it is used for contraction of what is to what. When we ask question mark should be added at the end. Again, the same capital W, question mark after this. And here we will end double inverted commas. Then we will put comma for pause and full stop after the end of the sentence. Again we will start double inverted commas and I should be in capital and apostrophe for contraction. Then we will put comma for pause and full stop after the end of the sentence. Starting letter capital. Now we will close double inverted commas and put full stop at the end of the sentence. Now let's read this paragraph again with all the punctuation marks. Mother, father, Neelam said, I have got a fire engine. I have got a fire engine. What's this? What's this? Called mother, somewhat confused by the noise. I have got a fire engine, mother. Come and see it. I hope you were able to understand the paragraph when we read it with proper punctuation marks. Next question is, do you know a fish breathes from its gills? Write two sentences about other animals which can breathe underwater. Yes, we know that fishes breathe from its gills. And there are many aquatic animals which can breathe from their gills. For example, seahorse. prawn, manta ray, whale shark, and octopus. Now let's write sentences. Many animals can breathe through gills underwater, such as frog, octopus, seahorse, etc. Crocodile and turtles can also breathe underwater. At times, they rest on the side of ponds. Now let's see the last question. Using a red pencil, choose and circle the things whose smell you like. Now with a blue pencil, circle the things whose smell you do not like. Make 5 sentences like this. I like or do not like the smell of something because it reminds me of something. Here are a few words. We will see the things whose smell I like or dislike. Friend, this is open-ended question again, so you might have different answers depending upon your liking. I like the smell of petrol. I like the smell of rose. I like the smell of scent. I like the smell of chocolate. I like the smell of chips. I like the smell of shampoo. I don't like the smell of rotten fruit. I like the smell of champa. I don't like the smell of dirty shoes. I like the smell of soap. I don't like the smell of agarbatti. I like the smell of marigold. I don't like the smell of paint. I don't like the smell of garbage. I like the smell of coffee. I like the smell of elaichi. Now let's make 5 sentences using the hint given in the question. I like the smell of rose because it reminds me of the garden. I like the smell of scent because it reminds me of the flowers. I like the smell of coffee because it reminds me of its refreshing taste. I don't like the smell of dirty shoes because it reminds me of garbage. I don't like the smell of rotten fruit because it reminds me of wet waste. Thank you friends for this video. Now it's worksheet time. Ready-made worksheet has already been made. It is uploaded on Google Drive and link is in description box. If you are new to this channel, then please subscribe it and give your support. At the end, I want to say Marilyn Monroe quote, "Everyone is a star and deserves the right to twinkle." Thank you.